Hi everyone, welcome again to AJ's Corner. So I want to appreciate those that have been engaging on our post. Thank you so much. And today we'll be discussing depression. Okay, a lot of things are happening in this country, and people are going through a lot. So I need to talk about this, so for our people to be able to get out of it easily, even without medication. So we have different type of depression. We have the clinical type. This one is usually the most difficult to attend to, and it's more, more of we see more of cases like that. Then there's this destructive mood dysregulation disorder. This one even happen in children as young as 10 years old. So don't be surprised that some children are depressed. Then we have the premenstrual disorder. That one happens when ladies want to see their menses. Okay, it usually happen like that. And there's this prenatal and postpartum disorder. This one happens in pregnancy and after birth. That's why you see some pregnant women are just very cranky, but they go to prepare them. It's not their fault, it's our mom playing the funny one on them. Then we have the medical type. These ones are for medical issues, maybe heart disease, cancer, and all that. You tend to see people that are sick to have some episode of depression. So, what are the symptoms? You see the person, like I mentioned, pepper body in quotes, irritability. They get irritated by everything around them. They lose interest in even their business they like doing. They lose interest. They have sleep and eating disorder, and then even this issue of not being able to concentrate, it might be as a result of going close on having the episode of depression. So what are the causes? The brain chemistry can cause it. We have what we call serotonin and dopamine. These hormones actually regulate the mood. So if they are not balanced, we might have issue with that. Then there are some that are genetically related, that is being inherited from parents. Okay, some parents pass it on to their children. Then we have those ones that go through a lot of stress trauma can cause it. Maybe heartbreak, loss of job, loss of contract, loss of property, things like that. Or maybe you expected something that didn't work that way. If you are not careful in the way we manage it, you can push it to depression. Then I want to mention one thing. This one I will say it. Many people won't like to hear it, but I will say it. Alcohol can actually cause depression. Some people usually say that when I'm sad, I take alcohol. You're actually making matters worse, because alcohol on its own is a depressant, can actually depress you. It does not take you out of depression. So it's not the best way. In fact, it's the worst thing to do when you are not happy, when you're sad. It can actually make it worse for you. And if you are not careful, you might become an addict. That's the problem. Bringing it out of that one first, you have to fight the alcoholism, then you have to start fighting depression. So you might say that, okay, what should I do? Psychotherapy, talk to people, talk to trained personnel. If you cannot afford a trained personnel, talk to clergymen. Some pastors are very good with this. Some clergymen are very good with this. They can talk you out of depression. Just look for one and talk to them. So pastors, some affairs, they can talk you out of this using religious terms. So do you have antidepressants too? Drugs. You have antidepressants, but you have to get it from a trained personnel, because they have some side effect that if you are not careful with it, it might actually make the situation worse for you. So exercise, jog, walk. It actually have a way of releasing this feel good hormone, so it takes you out of the issue of depression. Even if you walk around, you might even see people that there are situations will even inspire your own. So walking and doing exercise is important. Then try and sleep well, sleep early, wake up when you're supposed to wake up, and eat healthy. Don't eat junks. You usually will be tempted when a person is going through depression. You'll be tempted to eat all sorts of rubbish, but try as much as possible to maintain a very good diet, preferably fruits. Take a lot of fruits, reduce junk, and take more fruit. And please, avoid alcohol. It's not a treatment. Avoid alcohol. Then talk to people, go out, meet people, watch funny videos on the internet. Shut your mind against those things that are actually depressing. Shut your mind against Nigerian problem. But watch more of people like Sabinus, Kiki. I'm giving them free advert now because I listen to them. So watch more of those funny videos. They lift up your spirit. Then if you're saying that you don't want to get into a depressive episode, you just follow some of these treatment measures that I give. Talking to people, listening to people, reduce stress. If you are somebody that goes through a lot of stress, reduce it. Try to sleep well, try to eat well. I'm very sure with these few points I gave, you will be able to control it, you'll be able to manage it very well, even without the presence of medication. Thank you very much for listening, and please, we still want your likes, we want your share, and we want you to support us in any way. Even if you have some questions, I'll be waiting in the comment section to answer you. Thank you very much. See you next week. Bye.